Hey yo, what up, chat? I'm gonna compare the Wave XLR new Mark II to the Mark 1 on the Shure Sm7b because nobody else will for some reason. They're all sponsored by Elgato. They're all cucks to Elgato. And I'm gonna send this to my boy Synergy because he was asking and I was talking to him about it. So this is with no processing enabled on the XLR. So it's just default SM7 sound with presence boost on the back on. So now we'll turn everything on except for low cut filter because I don't like it. Everything is gonna sound a little weird as it's turning on. Voice tune is at 35 because I think that might sound most natural and most effective without making your voice too crazy. I'm actually gonna skip voice focus because I use a different thing. So these are all my settings turned on. My EQ looks like this right now, and my saturator looks like that. Clear is just a noise reduction and a gain boost. So this is on the Mark II on the Shure Sm7b. Also, real quick before we swap over, we're going to turn the low cut filter on. This is the 80 hertz version, I do believe. Just so you know, if somebody wants to hear it, they can. This is the low cut filter. Somewhere in here it shows what actual version it's running. Maybe it's in settings, effects, maybe. No, it's in there somewhere. I saw it earlier. It said 80 hertz. So this is the 80 hertz low cut filter compared to no low cut filter. Again, this is no low cut filter, and this is with it turned on at 80 hertz. And now we're gonna go back to the Mark 1. Okay, we are back. This is the Elgato Wave Mark 1, and this is with all these settings turned on already because the last clip had them all turned on already. So this should be a pretty direct comparison. I've made the EQ and saturator and compressor all the same settings and all the same gains and everything. So theoretically, the only difference is there's no voice tune on this one. And this is with low cut filter on, by the way, 80 hertz. Let's turn that back off. So now it's back off. So this is the Mark 1 of the Wave XLR compared to the Mark II, which we will now swap back to. And now back on the Mark II. I've already looked at the video of the previous clips, and it sounds pretty different to me, honestly. I think it might be voice tune. So I'm going to turn that off and turn the expander off because the other one doesn't have that. And so we can compare this audio to the previous clips and see if that makes it more equal. I don't know if it will. And so, yeah, I think that's the video.